Sigma males are so rare and their way of thinking is so unorthodox that for most people they can be a pretty tough puzzle to crack. The fact that they are usually rather quiet and reserved on the outside gives some people the false impression that they might be easy to manipulate or take advantage of. This, however, could not be further from the truth. In reality, the rich inner nature of Sigma males makes them an absolute nightmare if you try to mess with them and push them past their limits. There are a number of important reasons that you do not want to mesh with a Sigma male, so let's go through them. Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for the chance to have your comment pinned. Number 14. They know more than they let on. Sigma males are naturally reserved when it comes to social environments. Rather than spend all their time and energy attempting to steal the spotlight and be the center of attention, Sigma males are happy to take the back seat and prefer to spend their time on internal processes like learning and reflecting. This means that they are highly intelligent and often know a lot more than they let on. A Sigma does not parade around his intelligence to win the respect of others, which can lead to those around them seriously underestimating their ability to respond when people try to mess with them. Number 13. They are rational in their responses. When most people get messed with, the usual response is to react from a place of emotion as opposed to reason and rationality. This is an entirely normal response, as being victimized can be a deeply upsetting experience. Sigmas, however, possess a remarkable ability to remain cool and collected even in emotionally distressing situations, and maintain the ability to think rationally about their response even when others would crumble and lash out emotionally. Sigmas are able to take a step back from upsetting situations and think calmly about the best course of action. This makes it incredibly hard to get the best of them using emotionally manipulative tactics. Number 12. They have a strong sense of justice. As Sigma males spend a lot of their time reflecting on the world around them, they tend to form a very strong sense of the values that they hold in life. They're not interested in one-upping the people around them and conduct themselves with a strong sense of justice. This means they're quick to call out unfair or cruel treatment when they see it around them, and means that they won't stand for what they feel is a lack of justice in the way others treat them. Number 11. They are incredibly observant. As is the case with many introverted personality types, Sigma males are highly observant towards everything that goes on around them. Even if they are sitting quietly in the corner of the room, you can be sure that Sigma males are taking note of everything that happens around them, and it's very rare that an observation slips past them. Their highly observant nature means that they are very keyed into their surroundings and will be quick to spot signs of someone trying to mess with them almost right away. They spring into action immediately and do what they can to cut this behavior off, meaning that people who try to mess with a Sigma male rarely see themselves getting far into their plan. Number 10. They always bounce back. One of the most noteworthy characteristics of a Sigma male is his absolute resilience. Sigma males are lone wolves, and they know that in order to get through life on their own 2 feet, they need to have a strong inner sense of resilience and control. They don't rely on others to fix their problems for them and develop an incredible ability to pick themselves up and bounce back from even the most dire of circumstances. Those who try to knock a Sigma male down quickly discover that once down, he does not stay there for long. He'll always find a way to pick himself back up and rise to the occasion. Number 9. They are highly determined. Part of Sigma males' resilience in life is down to the fact that they are so determined in everything they do. Sigmas do not set goals arbitrarily or to impress others around them. They think carefully and honestly about everything they do and set goals for themselves that they truly believe in. This makes it incredibly difficult to sway a Sigma male from the path he has chosen to carve out for himself, no matter what devious or manipulative tactics a person tries to use. The determination of a Sigma male can be a scary thing to mess with, something people with nefarious intentions usually discover pretty quickly. Number 8. They know how to manipulate a situation. Just because Sigmas choose to keep to themselves and rarely interfere with others' business, it doesn't mean that they don't know how to, should that be what they want. Sigmas have a unique approach to life that allows them to think outside of the box and find ways to pull the strings of life that others would never come up with. People who try to mess with a Sigma male usually underestimate his ability to take matters into his own hands and reassert control over his own circumstances. Sigmas usually choose to put their powers of manipulation to good use, but if you try to mess with them, it's best to beware of this ability. Number 7. They don't tolerate mistreatment. As Sigmas are highly determined and focused in their approach to life, they really have no time for games. When they feel they are being messed with or treated unfairly, they waste absolutely no time calling out this behavior. For people who are used to going behind the backs of others to get what they want in life, the Sigma male's quick and fearless ability to call out these games can be disarming and leave them stopped in their tracks. Number 6. They're not afraid to speak their minds. The reason that Sigma males don't tolerate any kind of mistreatment is because of their complete lack of fear when it comes to speaking their minds. Although they might appear quiet and mild to the outside, the inner strength of a Sigma male is a force to be reckoned with. They can be surprisingly assertive in how bluntly and honestly they speak their minds when they feel someone is trying to mess with them. Number 5. Their arguments are always well formulated. We know that Sigmas are highly intelligent, and this is one of their greatest weapons in life. They think carefully about everything they say and do, and trying to outsmart a Sigma male is truly a fool's errand. People who find themselves trying to get the better of a Sigma will usually find that he is capable of running intellectual circles around them. Trying to mess with a Sigma or make him look stupid often just results in nothing more than the bad actor making themselves look like the fool. Number 4. They know their limits. Part of the reason why Sigma males are so capable of calling out behavior that they don't appreciate is because they know exactly where their limits lie. Sigmas spend a lot of their downtime thinking about their inner selves and getting to know what their boundaries and limits are. With this in mind, they are quickly able to identify any attempt on the behalf of others to violate these boundaries. Testing the limits of a Sigma male is risky business because you can be sure that those limits are most certainly there for a reason. Number 3. Their anger can be intimidating. It's quite a rare sight to see a Sigma male in a state of anger. His usual temperament is calm and reserved, and they are incredibly difficult to get a rise out of. That being said, when a Sigma male does get angry, it can be a pretty intimidating thing to witness. Part of the reason why Sigma males can be so frightening when they are angry is precisely because people are used to them being calm and chilled out. You really have to be a nasty piece of work to move a Sigma male to anger. But if it does happen, prepare to be in for a shock. Number 2. They forget nothing. Alongside their high intellect, Sigma males possess memories like an elephant. Their observant nature means that they remember everything that has happened to them. We know that they are obsessed with growth and self-improvement in life, and they know that possessing a strong memory is the key to achieving this. A side effect of their strong memory is never forgetting when someone has tried to mess with them. Although Sigmas are too rational to be the type to hold a grudge, they will most certainly remember the times a person has tried to cross them. Even if he continues to be polite and civil to you afterwards, a Sigma male will never forget if you have made yourself into an enemy. And before we get on to the number 1 reason you shouldn't mess with a Sigma male, please take a second to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video so far. It really helps us to grow the channel and keep bringing you guys the Bloke Box content that you enjoy. And now on to number 1. They will always get their way in the end. This is something that should not be forgotten. The determination, rational thinking, and high intellect of a Sigma male means that in the end, he will almost always succeed and triumph. A Sigma knows what he wants and will stop at nothing until he manifests the path he strives to walk in life. While it may appear at first that messing with a Sigma male is giving you the upper hand, that won't last forever. Ultimately, a Sigma male always bounces back and gets his way in the end. What about you guys? Have you ever messed with a Sigma male and felt the burn, or are you a Sigma male who has had to handle this kind of behavior? Share your experiences in the comment section for the chance to have your comment pinned to the top. Thanks for joining today's video, and feel free to check out the rest of the channel for more Bloke Box deep dives into the mind of the Sigma male.